Hello YouTube. So today I'll be doing a deck showcase on Greedon as one of the comments asked for it. So Greedon's gimmick is basically restanding Vanguard, but this time by like putting a standing rearguard to your soul. We'll go through that one by one. So the right line, the grade 0 is just a generic grade 0. It doesn't really matter which one you're running unless you're running Greedon Mass. If you're running Greedon Mass, you need to run this. And then the grade 1, Desire Devil, Goldman. So his skill is when the grade 2 rode over him, you reveal the Greedon from your right line, and then you draw 1. So just a free +1, which is very good. And then the other skill is when put into rearguard, when put from rearguard to soul by Vanguard's ability, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, CB1. And at the end of that turn, when your opponent would call cards from hand to Guardian, they must call 2 or more at the same time. So this is good because even if your opponent want to PG your Vanguard swing, they have to discard, call PG and another card, and then discard another card for the PG skill. It can get pretty little because this deck can do 4 attack pretty consistently. And then the grade 2, Desire Devil Boshoku. His skill is when rolled upon by your Greedon, you put a card from hand to soul, and you search a deck for a card with the same card name as this card, reveal it, put in the hand, and shuffle your deck. So he searched himself, it goes to soul and it filter 1. It's a filter 1, but it's not a +1. But what he does in soul is during your turn, if your damage zone has 4 or more cards, your base Greedon get power +5. This power doesn't transfer if you're playing Greedon Mass, because it asks for specifically Avaricious Demonic Dragon Greedon. So that's actually something about this deck to keep in mind. A lot of your Desire Devil needs Avaricious Demonic Dragon Greedon. So if you're running the Greedon Mass, you're losing out on like half of like the card skill. So now the grade 3, Avaricious Demonic Dragon Greedon. So Vanguard skill continuous. If your soul has a copy of himself, either if you put it to soul or if you persona, right? Doesn't matter. You do not lose at 6 damage. Instead, you lose at 7 damage. This is actually really good because with this, you can go to 6 and basically deny your opponent from healing ever again for the entire game. That's actually like really nice. And his other skill is at the end of battle, he attack soul +2 and put 4 standing rearguard to your soul and stand him. If your soul has 10 or more cards, he get power +15 until end of turn. So he doesn't lose drive check, but to keep in mind that you need to put 4 standing rearguard. So you cannot attack and then put them into soul. You have to attack with him first. So by that logic, you're capped out at 2 attack, like 2 Vanguard attack and 1 rearguard swing. But you can actually do 4 attack because there's a card that calls itself out. So this card is like, it is good, but this is technically a -2 for another Vanguard swing. Which is why this card pumping up your Vanguard power is very important. These 2 right line cards is very important because they make your Vanguard swing bigger and harder to guard because you need to make your Vanguard swing count. So 3 persona, right? 3 of this guy, Desire Devil Moshin. So this is the multi-attacker. Soul, when your Vanguard with Greedon in this card name attack, if it's the second battle of this turn, do keep that in mind. So if you attack with that Greedon, you stand him and then you swing with another rear, this guy doesn't work anymore. You need to swing with Greedon, stand him, and swing with Greedon again. So what he does, if you do not have another card with the same name, you call this to rearguard. And if you call himself, he cannot be put to soul by your Vanguard's ability, and he get power plus 5k. So the reason for this unit cannot be put to soul by your Vanguard ability is that Greedon is not once per turn. So technically, if you can somehow manage to fill up your board, you can restand him again. Granted, you are minusing 2 every single time you restand him, so I don't really think it's worth it. But if you want to try to do that, you can go for it. And next, I play 4 Ultrasound series. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. When place on from hand, CB1, look at top 3, choose a card from a mana, put to soul, shuffle that. If your soul has 4 or more cards with different grade, you draw a card. So it gives you soul and potentially also a draw. So the reason I'm running this card is because getting to 10 soul is actually pretty hard. So because you see, Greedon on swing soul blast 2 and put 4 to soul. That means that you are only gaining 2 soul every time you use Greedon skill. So optimally, you want to get that plus 10, plus 15k on your turn 3, on your first Vanguard restand. But that's actually hard if you don't play card that just shove stuff to soul. So, because this thing, it does not have the grade 3 restriction, so even if you go first, so long as you can get to that 10, it will work out. 3 copy of the grade 2 right line, 4 copy of the Desire Devil Arake. When placed on rear during main phase, because they don't want you to do any multi-attack shenanigan, in Energy Blast 3, you choose a card with Desire Devil in its different card name from himself and call it to rear. So this is good. So most of the time, what you're calling is this guy, Goman, because you can use this to call out Goman and just recycle Goman's ability to have like the guard restrict everything. The other skill is front row rear guard once per turn. When your Great 3 or Greater Vanguard with Greedon attack, Greedon get power plus 5, which is good because any power boost to Greedon, because this power boost to Greedon apply twice, not every, but if you can any power boost before restrand, apply twice. So this 5k is actually a 10k because 5k swing 1 and then 5k swing 2 second time. And if your damage zone has 4 or more card, he gets power plus 5. So he's a 15k attacker, which is fine. He's not the best attacker in the deck. Like, he's really only there to call Goman out and to give your Vanguard extra 5k power. And here is the best attacker of the deck, Servant Falcratia. When this unit attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, you choose up to 1 Dark State from drop and put it to soul. And she gets plus 5 for every grade of that card. So you choose a grade 3, be it like Greedon or the grade 3 Desire Devil, she becomes a 25k bit state. She also builds soul, which is really good. Second skill will not proc, so we can ignore that. 4 copy of Visge. This is the counter charger for the deck. When this card is put into your soul from rearguard by your Greedon ability, by your Avaricious Demonic Dragon Greedon ability, if you did not counter charge 1, you counter charge 1. So once per turn, counter charge 1 is good because we do counter blast quite a bit in this deck. Goman is CB1, the grade 2 earlier is CB1, and I also play a grade and the grade 1 that's CB1, so this helps. So his other skill is Soul. When your rearguard is placed by a card's ability, if you have Avaricious Demonic Dragon Greedon, and your damage zone has 4 or more cards, the call unit gets plus 5k at the end of turn. So remember how this grade 3 call itself out? This thing gives this thing 5k for every copy, and it's that. So let's say you have 4 copy of this in your soul, this guy come out, he gain 5k from his own skill, and then gain 20k from this guy's skill. So he basically become a 38k big stick. That is very huge number and pretty powerful. 3 PG with 1 Elementaria, 4 copy of Bifront. Bifront is basically another copy of Ultrasound, because when players CB1, look at top 3 of your deck, choose a card from among them, put it to hand, choose a card to soul, and discard the rest. So it's a +1 to hand, +1 to soul. If you're unlucky with this skill, it's just, well, it is what it is. If you check 3 triggers and whatnot, right? You can't change that, it happens. So in that sense, this is better for the low roll, but for the high roll, this is better. But I play both because they're both a +1 to hand and soul. And this deck needs a lot of that plussing because Greedon go -2 every turn. And it really is pretty rough. So 8 crit, 4 heal, effect draw, and the Dark Side OT. I think Dark Side OT is the best one for this deck because your Greedon restand, so any power gain, like I said, applies twice. And then the Gradius Gradil, the Persona copy. So because you need another copy of Greedon into your soul, sometimes you put it into your soul and that's a -1 Persona right in your deck. So that, and the Persona right is good. You are swinging 4 times, like on 4 times every single turn. So more power is really good, especially with Goman. So I would say there are 2 major ways to play Greedon, and one of them is a sub of this build. So the other way to play Greedon is to play the Greedon Mass, this guy here. So the problem with him is that he doesn't has the Avaricious Demonic Dragon Greedon. So like a lot of your pieces doesn't actually work with him. One, and another problem is that if you're running this, you need to run the Mass engine, and the Mass engine is pretty clunky. But it's less of a minus. This is only a -1 compared to this guy's -2 every turn. So yeah, that's just how it is. Like, this is, if you want a stronger turn 3 going second, sure. If you can high roll the Mass, this is better. But based on what I did and testing and everything, I feel like base Greedon is better. And then the sub way of playing Greedon, base Greedon, is to play where is that thing? Here. To play this Desire Devil Bubetsu. So what Bubetsu does is that when your auto rearguard once per turn, when your other rearguard is put into your soul by Vanguard ability, you counterblast 1 and you call something from hand. And if your soul has 10 or more cards, you draw a card. So this card is also good even in this build. If you want to play it, you can try. What he does is he make another booster because this is already making 4 attack. So what he does is he call another card to it, so it make your column bigger. But what you can try and do with this card is to call 3 of this thing, or even 4 in one turn. You shove all of them to soul, and this skill proc even if you move himself to soul. So what you does then, you put 4 cards to soul, you activate this guy 4 times, and you CB 4, you call 4 cards, you draw 4 cards, and now because you have 4 standing rearguard, you can actually stand Greedon 1 more time. So that's a very OTK way of playing this deck. If that appeals to you, you can give it a try. I just think like being stable is the better way, like personally. So that is it for this deck. So let's see how we'll do in rank. I'll be honest and say this straight up, this deck is not that good. Like, if you can high roll and go first, then sure, you can still gain, especially with Goldman. But do not expect to beat the meta deck with this deck. It's more of a fun deck than anything particularly good, especially because if you draw, it's not even about pieces, it's just about drawing normal unit. Because if you don't draw normal unit, then you're forced to call triggers to stand with Greedon. And do you really want to like minus yourself that hard just to restand your Greedon? That's the question you need to know. Like, if you think it's worth it, sure. Alright, so we're back. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I didn't change the deck to Greedon. That was that was my bad. So yeah, as I was saying, the Greedon player doesn't Shinobu isn't in this game, and like a lot of like this one character isn't here. Like, why isn't Chrono, Ibuki, and like the whole OG cast that was in this one in here? Like, we have vintage and everything here, so like, I mean, it's not like they have to even do something new. They have to just port over. So yeah, it just feels weird. Like, we don't have all of the characters. We don't have G, which is the antagonist of Wildress. Wait, I don't think there is a strike deck, so I'm going second. I feel like we don't even have we don't really have any of the Wildress character beyond the last, do we? Yeah, we don't have Sam, we don't have the girl playing Biko Mask. Yeah, what? Yeah. I wonder why. Messiah. This is gonna be a bit annoying. Right, well, really annoying. More like really annoying, actually. Okay, too many of you. Rush them. If there's anything you need to know, like, I guess Messiah, you just rush them. They don't have like that good of an early game. Like, they do have somewhat of an early game, but they can't really commit to the early game. Like, the Arrest Messiah only really function after strike. So yeah, just rush. Do not give Messiah time to stabilize, because once they stabilize, they will hit like a brick. I need to make the deck showcase on that eventually. Alright, do you have the yes? Okay, you wanna rush? I can respect that. I have 0, I have 1, I'm going to have 2. Yeah, I don't need too many of you. You don't want to go too high in damage, especially early game. Okay. Greedon, I need to heal that. Alright. Draw. That'll be useful for next turn. We have so many CB cards in the hand that I also need shield value, so alright. Oh, okay, not bad. That's not bad. Front CB1. Right, come on, top 3. Okay, that's not bad. Put this for soul. I already have. I need shield. Do I need shield more? I already have a lot of you, so I need shield more. Alright. So because I go second, I'm going to she's going to go to grade 3 first. So calling out Goldmine is actually nice. Alright. Attack Arrestor. Do not let the Arrestor live. Like later on when they get Lady Battler, that's going to be really good. Then attacking the rear guard won't do much, but for now, attack the Arrestor. Do not let the Arrestor live. Okay, nice. Thank you, Shield. Do you want to drop 2 cards? Oh, also, that card. Is this? Okay, okay, that's a choice. There is a choice. Oh! You don't want to ride to grade 3? I mean, I don't mind. I can push you to 5 and then just ride up and kill you on the spot. I don't mind. My front is only really good on place anyway, so yeah, get her out. Get her out of here. You sure? I really can't, like, if he's trying to play around Goman, he's just being bad. If you're trying to, or maybe you just want to strike first, but nah, this is not the play. Like, if you want to say on grade 2, sure. I want to say on grade 2. No. End the phase without riding. Yes, there's no reason to ride. Alright, so I need to grab a grade 2 to solve to draw 1. Come on, deck. Yes. You. So I get to draw 1. Why not? Different grade, draw a card. Ah, I'm looking at grade 1 because I call this. Right. My bad. Yeah, sure. I'll just plus. I'll just plus and slowly kill your arrestor so that you can't multi-attack. That's 2 arrestor out. Kinda suck, but oh well. Okay, that's nice. That's actually really nice. OT out is always nice. Alright. Yep, yep. The longer you don't ride, the more I can kill you. Oh, that's gonna target my Goldman, won't it? If he target anything but Goldman, he's not taking me seriously. Okay, he's not taking me seriously. Or maybe he just doesn't know. Like, that's not it. Counter charge is not it. If he locked my Goldman, then that's my gut restrict for the entire game gone. Okay. So, alright, swing at me. That hurts. Just like 3 heals left in my deck. Surely I can check them. Oof! Okay. That's really rough. Man, Messiah players, they suck. They really do suck. Heal, please heal. I need heal. Or draw. Come on, that. Oh! Seriously? And now I need... This is 28. I need 20k shield, which... I need to drop a PG for that. Okay, him sacking like that just hurts way too much. And okay, I have 7 crit left in my deck. Surely I can sack. On that. Oh, seriously. There's so many triggers left. Alright. You have to guard with 2 or more if you want to guard. pass. Okay, we're dead. We really are just dead. There's no way I can guard Messiah. And unless I hit a lot of heal or DOT, I'm not surviving this turn. I know that much. Maybe I should have just swung at Vanguard either way. They have clubs of line. Okay, that is rough. 23. 23. Yeah. That's so good. Yep. I need to honestly even heal. Unless I heal a lot, I'm not gonna be able to survive this turn. I need to hit DOT. Oh, getting sick. That just hurts. Getting sick that hard hurts. Nope. Alright. So, if you get sick, you get sick. Nothing you can do about that. We'll go for one more game and see how it goes. Strike that set is does what strike that set does do best. It's not even strike. That was just sacking, and me not checking any triggers again also hurts. Let's see what we're up against. Another strike deck set, of course. Okay, so first I chose that, and then I chose that, and then I chose this. Yes! Okay, this is... I don't want that in my hand. I don't want that. I'll keeping this two though. Alright. Shiranui. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? I can't wait for when the Shiranui and Shoujo Doji band list come out because I am tired of seeing Shiranui and Shoujo Doji. Hit Furai. Furai is just too big. Too fast. Even with the hit, I'm not sure if this deck can like even keep up with that because Greedon needs help. Like, okay, so here's the thing, right? If you like Greedon's mechanic, I think you're better off playing Omina Gruzio instead because Omina Gruzio does what Greedon wants to do, but better. Oh, that's sad. But I don't have a great one to call out. Yeah. Shenri. Ouch. Ouch. Come on, give me draw. I play draw for a reason. Alright. Need to shove that in. That's nothing for now. And I could use the counter shot. Okay, draw a Greedon. That will help. That will help. That does help. So, what do I have in my soul? 0-1. I guess I could call more. Yeah, I need to rush. So this to hand, this to soul, and that drop. Okay, so that Greedon to soul will help a lot. So now I just need to find a grade 2. If I can somehow top deck a grade 2 with this, that'll be amazing. Come on. Find me a grade 2. Nope. It's still a filter, so... Alright. Okay, so now I have to do grade 1. I am going to rush him. We might have a chance now. Oh yeah. Honestly, it makes no difference because I'm going to shove them into soul anyway, so it doesn't matter. Discount to charge, discount to blast, so even if he gives me 0 CD, I don't mind. Which will you call? Later, I guess. So Shiranui first probably because they play front. Sure. That doesn't really matter. Not that much anyway. Alright, just don't sack me now. That's really all I'm asking. Just don't sack me. Okay, front is alright. I can take 1 damage. Will I draw? I need triggers to survive. Like I really love. I want to keep this thing, but I really cannot. I need shield to survive Shiranui's turn. A lot of shield. Alright. Let's see what we can do. To pass. So triggers you can safely give to your Vanguard because here is sand. So as you can see, break the defensive. Go, go. Oh, so bless you and you. So you really only need to keep 1 Greedon in soul. want to charge one. Bowman. Crit, 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 come on, crit, crit, crit! Ah! Uh, as you can see, I'm only at 8 soul, even after all of that. Ooh, hard striding. The hard strike. Elementaria and my opponent's at 5, so will they use it? They will use it. That's a once per turn. Wait, no, it's not once per turn, but it does burn a lot of CB. So, whatever. Take it. Defensive. Ah. Defensive, please. Yes! Yes! The ult is not out yet. Not boosted, but then again, you're going to swing Vanguard next, so let's just take this and guard everything else. Defensive, come on. The last persona, right? No. Grade 3, no shield. Grade 3, no shield. And heal. They heal. So, because we have this, we can safely go to 6. So both of these will be same number, but okay, that's annoying number. I want to save 1 damage so that I can. It's fine. I know he has at most 3 cards with shield value in that hand. I need both of them, so alright. So this roll. So out of the 7 cards in their hand, 5 might be shield. This is rough. What can I top that? Nice. That is just perfect. With this. Nah, this doesn't matter because they're gonna get sucked back into soul anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I choose to call because they're all going back to soul anyway. Yeah, I don't have stuff like Soul Plus. Crit. Okay, draw's fine too. Come on, crit. Next card. Okay, no defensive. Good. Soul bless you. Over. The pass. Okay, nice. They probably have it now, so screw it. All in! All in! Ah! Ooh, that means the last card is Expiry Deal. Oh wait, no. Ugh, that was rough. Can you strike? That's the question. He can strike, but is it a hard strike or do you have a great tree? He does have a great tree. Ugh. Alright, at least he doesn't have pieces. Both of our OT are out. He has 2 heal and 3 front left. 3, 2, 4, 6, 9. 9 trigger maximum. Come on. Come on. There's still some triggers left. Can I get a defensive? Can I get a defensive? Yes! Alright, so now the other swing doesn't hit. Sure. That doesn't matter. That's just retire, right? Or you can call Shenri, but it doesn't have energy or CB. I can do this. As long as he doesn't. Come on, just don't set me too hard here. Alright, he's sucking pretty hard. Okay. I survive. Oh, he knows. He knows that if he will push me to 6, he deny his 6 damage shield. But that's fine. Oh, perfect. More power. One, two, three. I don't have 0. There's still 2 crit and 1 heal left in that. I'm not surviving another turn. So yeah, and the main phase. Yes. You can PG me, but you don't have enough card in your hand and by doing that. Come crit. Oh. Yes! Take that, Shiranui! So, yeah. Why I won that one was because of turn 2. Turn 2, you can just like aggro like crazy and pray your opponent doesn't hit defensive. So, that is it for this one. Avaricious Desire Devil, or I forgot, like Avaricious Demonic Dragon. Is it Demonic Dragon? What is this thing's name? I forgot. Avaricious Demon. Yeah, it is Avaricious Demonic Dragon Greedon. So that's it for this deck showcase. If you liked it, to leave a like. If you want to stay up to date when I release more of this, leave a subscribe and leave down a comment down below for like any particular deck that you want. This deck showcase in particular was a request from a YouTube comment. Like initially, I wasn't planning on doing this, at least not yet, but because someone asked for it, I deliver. So if there's any particular deck you would like me to do a deck showcase on, do let me know. That's it. So bye bye.